Oh, we got a firecracker here today, boys and girls. The 1963 Chevrolet Nova Super Sport. It won at the 2020 Detroit Autorama show. It's a complete ground-up build. Under the hood is a 350 dyno tuned at 425 horsepower, and it's got all the goodies of vintage air, power steering, power brakes, disc brakes, posi rear end. It's a show car, front to back, and it's a little street romper too. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all the information, take your time to study 100 pictures top to bottom. That's also where you will find a price tag on every car, including the finance option. Every car that we have for sale has that at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you will be notified as the next video is posted. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Okay, the whole bottom of the car is restored. All the metal, the frame rails, all nice, clean, painted gloss, semi-gloss black. Up front's completely rebuilt. All the suspension and steering's completely redone. It has an upgraded power steering system and a quick ratio steering box. Also has a number of chrome plated parts, including a heavy duty sway bar, and it has boxed lower control arms. Welded in frame rails, frame connectors, keep the body from twisting. These cars had 6 cylinders in them, even the Super Sports. In back, it has new Eaton springs and bushings. They have grease fittings on them, new shocks, powder-coated dual exhaust system with Spytech, I think was the name of it, mufflers. It rumbles. You'll hear it towards the end of the video. All new fuel system. It has a Holley electric fuel pump, stainless braided fuel lines. They're all wrapped in insulation. All new brake system. It has disc in front. They are drum in back, but the whole system's been redone. The brake lines, hoses, you name it. You look up at the motor. It's got extra capacity oil pan, high torque starter. Has a built turbo 350 automatic with an external finned oil cooler. It's got a custom torque converter in it. There's a rebuilt drive shaft with a chrome safety loop around it. In back is a 12-bolt rear end with a 373 Eaton posi and 31 spline strange axles. So it's had a lot of work done underneath, and all the workmanship in this car seems to be really done with pride. It came together really right. Outside of the car is amazing. I mean, every part of it is just shiny. The glass is sparkling, the paint, the chrome, the trim, the moldings, the wheels, it's just shiny everywhere. The body's amazing. I already checked it out. This is with the window rolled up. Look how nice that shuts. Absolutely straight, square, flush. I don't see any funny business. There's no bad body work showing. There's nothing from age coming through. This is all a pristine body. The factory dimple welds, spot welds under there. They're all nice and clean. The lines are clean and straight. No rust, no damage. All real nice, no bubbles. I'm looking at the paint as we go. Usually I do the body and the paint, but I can tell you I'm not finding anything with the paint. I don't find a hairline crack. I don't find a chip or a touch-up. This is a metal cowl hood, and there is one little chip right there where the hood must have touched the cowl at one time. This is all arrow straight, lines up beautifully. It is a metal hood. I don't know if I mentioned that. This side's just as straight. The paint is red glass. It's ember red. It's a nice bright red. And again, it just looks like glass. All of the chrome. There's quite a bit of it on this car. The emblem, the grille, the headlight bezels, the bumper, the spears on the top, the spears down the middle, the rocker moldings, the cross flags, the moldings around the windows, all of this, bow tie mirrors, the door handles, the trim on top of the doors. All of it is just sparkling and straight. I mean, really exceptional. The chrome is really pretty. The windshield and the back window have been replaced. Side glass looks to be in very good original condition. It's got a power antenna. All the trim back here is real nice. Has bumper guards, has the silver panel, has painted. Has some blue dot tail lights for you. And right here is a Chevy bow tie locking gas cap. It's riding on 15-inch Weld super light wheels. They're polished up real nice, good looking wheels. BF Goodrich tires. They're drag radials. They're like a street slick tire in the back. Obviously fatter, wider in the back. So gorgeous. Let's get inside and check it out. All right. What have we got here? Beautiful red paint, smooth, glossy, clean, tidy. The jam is slick. The weather strip is replaced. The whole trunk compartment's been boxed and carpeted very neatly. The battery's relocated to the trunk. There's a gel cell battery in there with a disconnect switch. So yeah, all real nice, insulated. You did a good job. Chrome latch. Each car goes through our shop for service and inspection. All they had to do with this one, I think they replaced the door locks, and the speedometer was like 5 miles an hour off. That's been fixed. Door jambs are slick. The weather strips are replaced. Sill plates are shiny. Door panels, handles, armrests, all replaced. Dash area is sharp looking. It has a padded dash. That's optional. The chrome is shiny. The black paint is exceptionally shiny. It's got an aftermarket tachometer in the middle. That's a factory gauge cluster there. But they've also put in a probably more accurate aftermarket gauge cluster. The AC vents, vintage air controls. In the glove box, the owner's manual, and just some good to know information, you know, what different switches are for, and he disconnected the wipers, but it shows in here where he disconnected them because he doesn't want them to turn on and scratch the windshield. Little things like that. Glove box light works. This is a cheetah shifter. You have to put it in the right slot, you know, if you're performance shifting, you don't mess up. Got some toggle switches between the seat, you know, fuel pump, fan. There is a line lock for the brake. It's actually never been activated, so it's never been used. Bucket seats, obviously. Cushion and upholstery is in excellent shape. Back seats all upholstered. The side panels, the armrests, all that's redone. There are some 6x9 speakers in back. I didn't mention there is a CD stereo. Tight-fitting headliner, dome light works, visors look new. And we got to give a shout out to this beautiful Lucara steering wheel. Nice leather cushion grip wheel. It's dynamatted, sound deadener under the carpet. It has all new American Auto Wire wire harness with push-in fuses. Very, very tidy, clean interior. Wow, look at this. This is a show quality showstopper here. But it's more than just a pretty face. It's a 350 motor. It's been bored to a 355. It has an Eagle rotating assembly with a forged crank, forged rods, Voodoo roller cam and valve train, Dart aluminum heads. It's got Doug's coated headers. Then up on top, looks like probably a powder-coated Edelbrock intake, a chrome-plated dual-feed 650 Holley carb with some premium lines and fittings, all-new MSD ignition system. It's got a chrome fuel regulator, custom firewall with the new vintage heat and AC lines. The front of the motor, all decked out with the billet brackets and pulleys and components, the polished compressor, the polished alternator, the modern power steering system with stainless braided hose and a remote reservoir, Really nice looking Chevrolet cast aluminum valve covers. Power brake system, got little bits of extra chrome. And then up front here, keeping it cool, is an aluminum water pump, aluminum radiator, dual electric spall fans, polished overflow. You got polished AC parts. You got some chrome on the inner fenders. And then just look at how slick everything is. That's stunning. Well, it won a third place at the 2020 Autorama. That's a prestigious show. It's idling high right now like it's supposed to. It's got a choke on there till it warms up. Now this thing sure makes a growl. It's a matter of opinion. Some guys are gonna love it. Some guys might say it's too loud. If that's the case, you're just talking some tailpipes and mufflers. Quiet this down quite a bit. You know, it's pretty easy for an old car to fall a little bit short of your expectations. We always, in our mind, think of it as this incredible piece of machinery. This one's going to meet your expectations. Just the way that trunk just clicked to close. Even up by the hinges, it's gloss paint. The original VIN tag is polished. There's chrome nuts and bolts here in the engine compartment. Just a lot of little details that I didn't even mention, and I mentioned quite a bit. You know, just a lot of chrome pieces everywhere. It's a nice car, fun little car. I bet this thing's a monster on the street. But yet it's vintage air, power steering. You can still go cruising in this thing all day long. Okay, go to volocars.com, talk to the salesman about your questions. They'll help you finance it and get it delivered to your door at volocars.com. I hope you enjoy the videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon so you're notified when the new videos are posted. Thanks for watching.